Okay, this is a different video than usual, guys. This is looking at the bases of Terminus. Now, I spent a lot of time editing this video. Sorry, it's a complete and utter lie. I didn't edit this video at all. This video is made by Krangsi. He's the guy who owns the Rust Terminus server. He mods it, he manages it, and he's also a fellow YouTuber, so give him a subscription as well. I'm going to link his channel everywhere. Go and check some of his videos out, and I don't know, type something like Duck Sent Me, Get Wrecked, I don't know, anything like that. But it's just me and him looking at the bases of Terminus. I hope you enjoy.
Alright, first base of the wipe. We have actually two bases that are forged together.
Forged by that nice long shaft in the middle.
I don't think they finished this base because as you can see there on the staircase there should be something going up.
It's going up indeed. It looks like a penis. Let's not lie. It looks like a testicular sac at the back with a long shaft and a rather prominent tip, should we say.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, it looks like a dick, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't want to speculate on that. But what we're seeing here is two bases, and the base to the left you might recognize from the first base tour that we did 2 weeks ago. And I think it's the same owners, I don't know. But it was cool that I actually made it into two bases this time.
Like their fences, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Their defenses. It does look like a dick, though, to be fair. Psychiatrists hate me when they show those ink blots. Looks like a dick. This looks like a spiky dick.
Alright. This base is specifically chosen to be in the video because of the barricade around it. They used literally everything they had and could find. As you can see, there is barrels. There is furnaces, there is stone barricades, there is everything.
Just
even
call
large
it
chests.
junk. Just call it junk. It looks like a fucking Jippo's yard. It looks like that guy who picks his ear and eats it. He's just thrown everything in his back garden.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It looks like 90% of the population of England's backyard.
Oh, thank God I'm not English. Indeed it does.
Alright, moving on. This one has nothing specific except for a cool airlock, and that is divided into two bases. The top is a base and the bottom is a base, and they have a cool shooting floor.
I think it's crap, to be honest. I don't really see that much remarkable about it. It's got a square top with a weird bottom. It's not very penis shaped. That upsets me.
Well, it is long and it's tall, so...
It's got a big gap. Is it a girl's base?
I have no idea who lives in this base. I don't want to go into the bases when I'm doing these, because some people build bases and they do want to keep it secret.
Why is there blood on the front door? Oh no, it's just sand.
Okay, here we're coming to the airlock, and that's an airlock that leads to nothing.
A dump chest. So they go in there and then put things through the fucking shop window. Weird.
And then, yeah, and then they walk around out with everything. Alright, the next base here is specifically chosen for Banana Duck, and this is why.
Now that's some pride. I love Mr. T.
Alright, the next base is just a tower base, but this base is in the video because it shows you what you can do. This is probably more than most people would do in vanilla, but if you're dedicated on a hard-to-farm server like Terminus, you can actually make a base like this.
There's more doors than IKEA, to be honest.
It really is, but I like how they used the stuff that they found. Like they have a chain link fence on the side, they have a shop front on the front, hence the name.
And they're growing hemp. Look at all the shop windows, Jesus.
Yeah,
that's alright.
They really want to see their surroundings.
Yeah, I like that. It's a bit like Ron Weasley's house, but still. And it's slightly penis-shaped. Ever so slightly.
Kind of. Alright, the next base is actually a cave base, or arch base, if you do want to say so. And this one, I choose this one because it's very secure. You're gonna see why, because I decided to enter this one. That was the only fair way of...
Rule.
I broke my own rule. There we have the sleeper. And as you can see, he has a ton of space in here. He can farm his pumpkins and stuff. And here's his main loot room, of course.
Oh, that's pretty decent as a cave base goes. It looks familiar. I think that's the one me and Bumbo tried to raid. No, it can't be. Can't be.
It's not. I did check that base out, and that was not that base.
Oh my god.
What do we say here, except for compound?
Does he even sleep? Do they sleep?
I think this is a base that belongs to 3 people. I could only find 3 sleepers, so it's not even a 4-man group.
Bullshit, someone's abusing that rule. That's fucking insane. Where do they get all those metal frags from?
There is a golden rule on the server, or not a golden rule, more like a guideline that you could follow to get a lot of metal frags. But we're not gonna spoil that for anyone. If they don't want to tell it, well, explore. That's all I'm saying.
Pay admins. Oh, sorry.
Next base is chosen because of their unique entrance. This is really, really cool.
I like that.
That's the entrance, and as you can see, they tried to build a fence around the base as well. They didn't get that far. I don't know if it's decay or if they just decided to stop playing after a while.
I like it. On a snowy day, you can slide down the roof.
Yeah, definitely.
It's okay. I actually like that. They've gone for something different. I've never actually seen a base using a roof.
I've seen it before, but to see it on this server is kind of unique. Especially since they actually made it in metal as well. But this is what they were going for, to actually surround the base before they stopped for whatever reason. Maybe they were late into the wipe or something. I don't know.
I'd have loved to see that finish, what their idea was.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a really cool base. Alright, moving on to the next one. This one is actually a little special because I'm gonna show it to you guys in the end of the tour here. But as you can see, he's used all the resources he have to just clutter up the outside and built a wall around it with barricades and those spiky thingies, wooden barricades. There we go. So it's nothing really special about it. They've used all the materials they have, as you can see on the base. It's wood, it's stone, it's metal, it's a shop front. That's what we like to see. Use whatever you have. So I would bet this is a player that haven't really played that much. He only played a couple of hours. But this is why I wanted to show it to you guys. He built as remote as he could. He is so far away from everyone else, so no one even attempted to raid him.
What the hell? Now that is phallic. You even tell me that's not trying to look like a cock. Clarify, I'm not cock crazy, I just like cock-shaped bases. But come on.
This base is 100% metal from what I saw.
Yeah, I like their uses of roofs. Must be a nightmare indoors though.
Most likely.
What's that door probably leads to ladder hatches, do you think? And just up and then roof camp?
Most likely. This won't be possible in the future, as you will see in the changelog later. But yeah, I really like this base. The shape of it, because it's SARS.
Ooh, nice tree.
And that's actually the last base we have this week. If your base wasn't in this video, make a cool looking base and don't let it decay until next week, because we're doing this at the end of the wipe. Alright, I want to thank Bananaduck for joining me in the base tours. But it's time for the patch notes now. These patches will be live as soon as the server wipes today on the 3rd of August. So to begin with, we're gonna increase the spawn rate of boonies and beanies. We're gonna slightly decrease the spawn rate on the custom SMGs. We are going to 1 week wipes. This is one of the biggest changes we're doing this week. We're not gonna have 2 week wipes anymore, 1 week wipes. On top of that, you're gonna save your coins for every normal wipe until it's a forced wipe. You can literally save up all your coins that you got from picking up scrap until the last week of the wipe if you feel like it. We have a new info rules splash screen when you connect to the server. Everything that you need to know is listed on that. So there's not gonna be any more troubles about what is a group and things like that. There is no interpretation of your own group system. That's taken from the Oxford's English Dictionary, so obey by it. It's up to you now to click I agree. That means you have read it and you have no defense afterwards. We have nerfed ladder hatches, so they're gonna spawn a little bit less. We're gonna keep updating our profanity filter, and that's what you see on the server when someone says lovely person. If someone abuses that and tries to get around it, take a screenshot, tell an admin, and we'll deal with it. We have nerfed the semi-pistol spawn. We have added the Python revolver to military crates, but a very low percentage, because they're still quite OP. We have buffed the boots, pants and gloves, so you can find them much easier now. We did add in small planters this week, but they have a very low spawn rate. We have nerfed the pistol bullet you can find in a month. We added bear rugs to the loot. There is even barrels now that you can smack and get 50 to 100 wood. It's about a medium percentage on that. And high external wooden walls are now added to the airdrops. Bolt-action rifles doesn't spawn with 36 ammo anymore. If you happen to find a semi-auto rifle, you are gonna get a little more bullets now than you got before, so you're gonna have a full mag. The wooden armor drop rate has been increased. 4x scopes are now removed. Code locks are slightly buffed, so they should be a little bit easier to find. And as I mentioned earlier, scrap stays in your bank until a forced wipe. And that's all for this week. If you want to suggest something, go ahead and do that on Discord. And we have a channel that is called Terminus Suggestions. We go through it every Tuesday, Wednesday. It all depends on how much time we have, but before the actual wipe. And we do a stream. We had a lot of people join in the last time. Perfect, because people can say their opinion. We can discuss it with the actual players. That's perfect. So every change we do is actually discussed with the player base. So yeah, that's all for the patch notes and the update. Have a fun wipe, guys, and I'll probably see you in game. Ciao.